Here we have a garden shed. It's a skiddable design, so it's on runners, and we can just grab it. And it's much too heavy for me, but we can pull it with the side-by-side. It is primarily made out of spalted sycamore. It came off the sawmill here. It was actually the first log I cut. It's a little bit too rotten to be good for anything. It's good for siding here. You can see some of the patterning and stuff like that, and some of the pieces of book matched. This board here is a temporary board, so the bottom doesn't move while I'm skidding it. But here on the inside, we can see the bottom shelf for storage, so stuff doesn't stay in the dirt. Got a live edge workbench. Got a bunch of screws for hooks so I can hang stuff and store stuff. You know, shelf for the garden tools and whatnot. So it'll be a nice shed to keep stuff dry and kind of a place to collect stuff. The instructions, not the instructions. This has no pattern, no instructions. I just kind of built it, trying to figure out what I needed. I bought the green treat 2x6s and then kind of built everything around that. So I figured out how much of this spalted sycamore I had, and then that measurement was how long the three sides needed to be, and just kind of built it with how the wood told me it needed to be built for sizing and whatnot. Some more just waney, you know, not great wood coming off the sawmill, but it kind of makes it look a little bit more rustic, I think. But there's going to be a lot of chapters across the bottom, so if you want to see, skip to specific spots in the video. This is going to be a longer video. You can skip around in it and see how this building was put together. What I'm doing is I'm laying out marks for a half lap. What a half lap is basically I'm going to cut the 2x4 down like this and remove all of this. That should give me a lot of strength on the board. I should have cut it this way. And that'll give me a lot of strength. And then the other thing I'm doing is I'm recessing it down in a little bit, so I've got a little bit more strength on the sides, and that should give me more strength from racking this way as I'm dragging this building around. There we go. So 5 feet is one side. 1, 2, 3, and 3/8 will be the other side. And I'm just measuring for the length of the boards I have to put on the sides for the garden shed. Not really a critical measurement. Come on. Wants to track that grain, and this is going to be 3 inches. And what that does is it keeps the 2x4 up above, off the ground. We got what, 2.5 inches? Yeah, 2.5 inches of wood touching the ground. This will be recessed flush. It'll look nice, but it should give me a nice strong joint. That's the idea. We have the bottom square. These deckings are all put on. This is about 50% decked. The front is going to end up with the front of the building. When it's in trailer mode, when you're towing, it's going to be the back. That's going to float, so there's going to be just a board that clips. But that'll keep that from flexing. So now I'm trying to keep the roof from racking. So I put that piece on, and I'm going to attach this one. The 2x4s are temporary. So what I've got is I've just drawn a line here. Got my pencil down here. Not a very good line. Got a line drawn here to cut it. So I'll cut it here. I'm going to cut out basically a mortise here that matches. So you can see I've got it marked up underneath. So this will get cut flush to this, because all the trim is going to be, or not the trim, the board's going on it. It's all going to be flush to this 2x4. So this cross member needs to be flush as well. And then that should really stiffen it up. This is a 1x6 full dimensional 1 inch. So it should be nice and straight. Ouch. And then I thought this kind of live edge was kind of neat, so I put that up. It's not as movable as if it was on a trailer. But it's fairly movable. Got a cross member in. That one there. Putting this one in here. It's just floating for now, and then as the siding gets attached, it gets screwed to it. Got the purlins installed. I'm really hating on this cross member. I might take that out. I might put a real wide, you know, 1x10, 1x15, and I might throw it on a CNC and do some engraving on it or something. But that just really bothers me. This cross member here, putting it really stiffened it up. So no more shakes. No more shakes. So I'm digging it thus far. I'm loving this spalted sycamore. It's a little bit rotten. I've been struggling with what to do with it for a while, but I've some of the pieces have got book matched, so I let them be book matched, and just kind of really liking it. I'm hoping she'll weather up kind of nicely and look nice. I got the sides out like a foot out beyond all the way around, hoping that it'll make the untreated wood last longer. And we'll see what it looks like in a decade if it lasts that long. There we go. One live edge shelf and lower shelf to keep stuff off the ground. It's moving day, so I wanted to slide the building. It was sitting kind of where that bright grass is. The hole here was basically this corner. So I pulled it out and then back in using a snatch block around this old cherry tree that was ruining the foundation to this building. But I've got enough room I can get through here with a lawnmower. I'm now in the wind shade of this building. So this building should block the wind for this one, so I shouldn't catch the wind and topple. I'm hoping it's not so close that it just funnels the wind right into that building. I'll see. Just use the winch on the side-by-side, pull it in. You can see the chain right here. The pull chain coming off the other side. I just kind of poke through underneath the building so I can pull it the other way. So you can guys see that underneath. But that's moving the building. Oops, that was a good bucket. It's not a good bucket anymore. That makes it nice and firm. Stay firm? That's a downward. Makes it nice and stable.